and welcome to the second episode of College Kitchen. We're going to be cooking steak with mushrooms and green beans on the side. Here's what you need. Small pot for your green beans and a larger skillet for your steak. Some thinly cut steaks, of course, the main ingredient. Some Marsala wine. Some green beans. Some mushrooms. Some cilantro for seasoning. And of course, some mozzarella cheese. Always gotta have cheese. And once you got all that, we're ready to cook. Okay, so the first thing I did was put a little butter, that's one more ingredient that I didn't mention before, in the skillet, and then we're ready to lay down our steaks. Have the oven, or the stove top, on about medium to high heat. And we're ready to start let it sizzle. In our other smaller pot, we're going to empty out the green beans into the bowl. Open up that can. Pour it in. The liquids in the can help add moisture and don't let the green beans dry out while they're cooking. Okay, at this point, add a little bit of salt to the green beans, turn the heat up on our steak, and add some Marsala cooking wine. Next, we're going to add the mushrooms to our steak. Just throw them all in there. Stir them around. To add to our steak and mushrooms, just sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on top. Add some nice flavor without having to chop up the garlic. In the back, our green beans are boiling, and just let them boil out while the steaks continue to cook. It can't hurt. And keep stirring the steak and the mushrooms so you make sure all the mushrooms are absorbing the wine. Looks nice and tasty. One last ingredient we're going to add to our steak is some fresh cilantro. Just tear it up and sprinkle it over. If you don't like the flavor of cilantro, just add parsley and it still gives the texture without the taste. Does that not look good or what? And the green adds some nice color. Okay, so while the steak's finishing up cooking, the green beans are nice and done and soft. So I'm going to get them out of the pot, put them into a microwave-safe bowl. You'll see why in a second. Make sure all the liquid drains out. Okay, now top the green beans with some butter slices. About 3 thin slices will do. And then put some nice mozzarella cheese generously on top of the green beans. Now when it looks like this, pop it over to the microwave. Open up your microwave. Pop the bowl in. Let's try 2.5 minutes. Turns out 1 minute and 15 seconds was all the green beans needed. And look at that, some nice melted cheese on top of some yummy green beans. Now let's go get the steak out and we're ready to eat. Okay, so our steak is nice and done. Let's just pull these puppies out. Lay them on your plate. And then dump all the mushrooms and dripping on top. I hope this tastes as good as it looks. It's one last finishing touch because I like cheese on everything. I added the extra mozzarella cheese we had left over on top of this steak. Let's try a bite. Cut a piece of steak here. Got a good piece of cilantro on top of it. Gotta get a mushroom, of course. So good. Cilantro adds the herb flavor, but the Marsala wine makes it so rich. I really hope you try this at home. And let's try our green beans with the mozzarella cheese on top. Look at that cheese. Melts in your mouth. Even though we added the cheese and butter on top of our green beans, it's still a really good health food. So I encourage you to eat it more as a side. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of College Kitchen. Hope you come back next week and see what we're cooking.